Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 1 hour chart. We're sitting here just below 69 cents. And we went into retracement on XRP. People are still calling for $1 plus by the end of the week. But some people were fudding around this, saying that Ripple dumped 60 million tokens on the community. I'm going to address that right now. Ripple transfers 60 million XRP to unknown wallets as XRP price finds ceiling. So this massive transfer may have raised eyebrows within the cryptocurrency community. However, closer scrutiny reveals that the recipient wallet is not as mysterious as it initially seemed. Bithomp's analysis revealed that the unknown wallet is, in fact, linked to Ripple, having been activated by the company in 2021. Interestingly, the 60 million XRP tokens transferred have remained stagnant within the wallet, which already holds a substantial 114.47 million XRP, equivalent to approximately $79.33 million. That's where the XRP went. You know, people will always find a way to FUD on XRP. All the XRP in escrow will be burned. No, it won't. I addressed that in multiple videos, that escrow is going to remain in Ripple's hands. At some point in the future, I could see it being distributed among the central banks of the world for use for on-demand liquidity. I could also see a lot of that escrow ending up in Uphold's hands, because I think Uphold is going to be the go-to for banks to get XRP in the future. Ripple's Swell conference is starting tomorrow. It's actually starting today. Brad Garlinghouse will be at DC FinTech Week, hosted by the BIS, with other former members of Ripple speaking. The XRP price has been rising beautifully recently. I expect explosive news to come out in the coming days. It's a new day for the XRP army. But should you be buying XRP with Swell coming up? Wall Street expert urges caution in buying XRP amid Ripple Swell anticipation. So we see over the past 24 hours, XRP has surpassed the 72 cent mark for the first time in approximately 4 months. Although XRP has maintained a consistent bullish trend in the past few days, with a notable gain of around 37% in 2 weeks, leading market experts suggesting that a correction is on the horizon for the digital asset. We're seeing that right now. These analysts contend that XRP could retrace to approximately 55 cents before embarking on its parabolic ascent beyond the dollar threshold. The XRP figures leading this view include head of social adoption XRPayNet, King Dogo XRP, and Wall Street analyst Linda Jones. So what they're saying is it's not a good idea to buy XRP until after we see what happens at Swell. And I'm hoping Brad has some big announcement at Swell that can absolutely send XRP. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Santander OnePay FX since 2020. Santander Bank is continuing to adapt the Ripple-based app OnePay FX to offer real-time, low-cost cross-border payments. Banco Santander is the largest bank by market capitalization in Europe and is presently in over 140 countries worldwide. You know, a lot of partners of Ripple's have been coming out lately and talking about how great the technology is. I've been showcasing it in my videos because I want you to understand exactly what you're holding. It gives you a good idea on how great the technology actually is, why more banks will adopt RippleNet in the future and utilize XRP for on-demand liquidity. Nice interview of Ripple's head of payments, product management notes, important to onboard large enterprise through visible real-world use cases. We can expect to see mass dev of key infra components such as on and off ramps between crypto and fiat. So what they're talking about here is how we can see payments amp up over time. To continue the momentum of blockchain adoption within the payment system, it is important to onboard large enterprise through visible real-world use cases and provide the opportunity to easily test the crypto waters. Hesitation stems from lack of history and complicated onboarding and offboarding processes. In the future, we can expect to see mass developments of key infrastructure components, such as on-off ramps between crypto and fiat currencies to attract enterprise and leverage blockchain technologies as a reliable payment solution. They also talk about e-commerce here as well. You know, once e-commerce blows up, that's going to be when we will actually see mass adoption. When people could actually spend their crypto at the local convenience store. When they could spend their crypto at every single restaurant. And that day will definitely come. But first, we got to get enterprise to come on board as well. And it has to be a very easy transition. If it's complicated, it's never going to happen. David Schwartz and Bitcoin. Now, I definitely had to address this. So, Joe Katz, yes or no only. Did you have anything to do with the Bitcoin code? I did some work optimizing the code for mining pool applications in 2011. We know David Schwartz is one of the creators of Bitcoin at this point. And people keep digging up the past around things that David said in the past, because it gives you a good idea on how big XRP is going to become. You got to remember, XRP is the final product. Bitcoin was just the prototype. A United States lawmaker is seeking to significantly reduce the salary of SEC Chair Gary Gensler to just $1 per year. And this is absolutely great. So a United States lawmaker is seeking to reduce the salary of Gary Gensler. What happened? Representative Tim Burchett from Tennessee has proposed an amendment to Financial Services and General Government Bill, which aims to defund the regulator and reduce government spending. Gensler is estimated to earn over $300,000 annually as the head of the SEC. This has prompted criticism from lawmakers, with the bill introduced to significantly reduce funding for government agencies, including the SEC. So they wanted to fund Gary Gensler. And, you know, I think most people, even now in Washington, are starting to realize Gary is holding back innovation by crushing crypto, all in the name of his big banker friends. That's who he's really working for. He's not working for me or you. I would love to see Gary's salary go down to $1. I'm sure he would absolutely quit. Deaton hails XRP pump as rise of legal utility, but debunks misattributed $10,000 XRP price prediction. Wow. So what he's saying here is he never said that XRP is going to 10K. And a lot of people were saying that because of this right here. You see how you see $10 XRP, $100 XRP, and 10K? Deaton just happened to answer this post. So he never said it was going to go to those numbers. And people were saying, Deaton confirmed it. XRP's going to 10K. But Johnny Deaton's just a lawyer. You can look at this two ways. He's just a lawyer. So does he really know if XRP can make it to 10K or not? Does he know more than me and you? Most likely not. Now, if David Schwartz said XRP cannot get to 10K, that would absolutely be game-changing. I'm sure the price of XRP would plummet soon after. I'm looking at the much bigger picture. I know XRP has to be at a high price in the future. Most of you realize that by now as well. because they're going after tokenization. They're going after carbon credits. They're going to move a lot of money on a daily basis all around the world. And with gold-backed currencies now becoming all the hype, especially after what we see China doing right now, XRP, to move that money, to move that value, cannot be sitting anywhere around $10, $20, $30. I think it has to be at least 3 digits. Maybe even 4 digits would make more sense. But we got to look at a lot of things when you say XRP is going to hit 4 digits. What state is the world going to be in? I'm talking about real world events. What would be playing out at that time? Would inflation be skyrocketing? Would the banks be collapsing out one after another? Would we be already using the new financial system by then? You know, we won't really know until we get closer to that time. Right now, we're still very early. But I think the next 2 years are going to be a major transformation around utility. In fact, the next 12 to 18 months are going to be an incredible time for XRP holders. We will address the much higher numbers as we get there, is what I'm saying. I completely agree with you. Investing in XRP feels like a smart move, and the future does indeed look bright. Take a listen to Brad here.
The macro environment around custody digital assets is expected to be close to $10 trillion by the year 2030. And inevitably, people are going to need a place to store those assets, and safe, secure, and they're going to need to be able to transfer them as well, having good on and off ramps, even a tokenization engine, some of the work Ripple is doing around central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. So we think there's a lot of pieces that come together, and we already had, and I remember when you and I first spoke, I remember being on a call with one of the largest top 10 banks in the world, and a bank Ripple was already working with, and they were asking us about could we help them with their custody. This is prior to the Medico acquisition, and we weren't in a position to do that. And so when we think about that synergy, the ability to say to that existing Ripple customer, hey, here's a best in class, going head to head time and time again and winning on the custody level, to be able to bring that product to them, I think is a great opportunity for the two companies together.
So it shows you why that acquisition of Mateco was so important. But did you hear what Brad said? $10 trillion market. Then he talks about tokenization. Then later will come carbon credits. Then you also got to look at AI. That's going to be a major industry as well. A lot of things are going to transform over the next 2 years or so. That's really going to give us a rough idea on where XRP goes. Plus, ISO by then will be fully up and running. We will get a great idea on how much we are going to steal away from Swift over time, how much value Ripple's going to keep pulling away from Swift. So a lot of things have to take place first before we really start to understand how high the price of XRP can go. Nobody will believe you until they see you driving your dream car. Nobody will believe you until they see you in your dream house. Nobody will believe you until they see you living your best life. 99% won't make it. It'll be too late. It's the very unfortunate truth. And there's a lot of people that are invested in crypto that won't make it also. They will get frustrated and they will sell. Or they will sell too soon and soon regret it soon after. But everybody around you, if you do make it to the finish line, if you make it to that life-changing money, everyone around you will understand exactly what you've been trying to tell them all along. Right now, they don't believe you. They think you're a crazy person. You're throwing your money into that worthless crypto thing. But at some point, that's all going to change. And everybody around you will want to borrow money from you. But beyond that, it's that time that you live for. The road to that is hard. I mean, I understand it. I've been holding XRP for 5 years, watching it go sideways for such long periods of time. And I understand the frustration in that, especially if you're not rich already. And I'm not rich. I'm a working 9 to 5 guy, just like most of you. And, sometimes debt happens. Sometimes, emergency situations come up where you need money quick. And it makes it harder to continue holding crypto. And if you can make it through that and get to the end, you deserve every single thing you get from your XRP. That life-changing money, possible generational wealth, if you hold it long enough. But everybody around you will soon understand exactly what you've been trying to tell them all along, and they will be filled with regret. Your neighbors will see you pulling in a new Porsche. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, I don't know. I always looked at it like this. I'm not going to go out and buy a Lambo and buy a mansion. I'm going to live conservatively, but I'm going to live very good off of my XRP. And I plan on getting passive income from it in the future. I don't plan on selling it off, because once you sell it, that's it. You get that lump sum of money. And then all of a sudden, you got to find something else to do with that money. You got to reinvest it, that's for sure. If you go out and blow through that money, you're going to be right back here chasing the next big thing in crypto. You always got to put a lot of thought into what your actions are going to be when XRP hits different price points. And definitely take some profit. Get your initial investment out at some point. It'll allow you to stay patient for a much longer period of time. And we'll talk about that as the price of XRP continues upward. But until then, stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.